Hello. My cohort is late. He thought we started at 6:30. I'm telling you, because we were late last week, it threw him all off, I guess. Hello, Lynn. And yes, do you like it? I love it. I had ChatGPT create the thumbnail while I was with Debbie this weekend, and I said, I'm going to do a whole series on Wednesdays. What the hell? So that's the plan. Yep. He's late. He's in the other room. I said, Brian, you got 6 seconds. He said, for what? I said, live stream. He said, what? I said, our live stream? He said, it starts at 6:30. Nope, 6 o'clock. Woo. He's bad.
I've been working hard. Lost
He
track
had,
of time.
I got to tell you, he has been working hard. Hello, Lisa. Howdy, howdy. Lynn, you were very missed on Saturday at the meetup. Brian's a mess, she said. Yep. I agree, James. Isn't that awesome? Superb job, ChatGPT. I love it. It comes up every week, so I thought, why not? Right? Hello, Aaron. How are you? Y'all ready to start no dairy on Sunday? She's doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, no dairy. That's the only difference, I believe, for her. I'm not late. I've been here the whole time. What the hell? I love it. So do I, because it's all for you, Sherry. you started this by sending me pictures of hail in Arizona. Yay, no dairy. Yep. You ready? At least 30 days. I'll see. Woo. If I have keto chow, it will be core with butter mixed in. And that's it because it's beef. Or I'll have an Equip shake, which is also beef protein. Yeah. I may not have any. I don't know. I have 3 ice creams, though, to finish off before Saturday. Y'all saw that if you watched my video that went up today. She's not ready. I will not miss the next AMO meetup. That's right. I hope you're feeling better. I know there was a problem that you couldn't come. Good evening, Jeff. And you were missed also. You need to expand. Welcome to the land of the living. As I now standing on the shoulders of greats, I now have a channel. Yes, you do. Very good, James. And Deb is on her way. Be careful. Same old, same old. Hey, Q Cat. I like that. So Deb came up with the idea. Well, I had come up. I said, what the hell needs to be just the name of our Wednesday night streams? Because it comes up every week since it started. And as she said, why don't you ask people to tell you their what the hell moments for the week were? That'd be cool. So do share. I can help you with those 3 remaining creamy ice creams. I guess they would be melted though. You got to come here. I made banana bread, chocolate, and fruity cereal for me. But like I said, y'all would have seen that in the video. Hey, Deb and Jeff. Yep. And then Brian's got fruity cereal,
Strawberry cheesecake.
raspberry cheesecake.
Same close enough.
No.
I don't remember the third one.
Speaking about
donut.
Classic cake donut, yes, all with vanilla collagen. When more people come in here, I posted something on the community post asking if anybody sent me something anonymously or just didn't include a card. because I got a box in the mail and I am so confused. It's like just so confused. You need to get a clip of the bouncing hail to go along with the saying. I am not that creative. Canva does this, but HGPT did this for me. What the hell moment? Anymore, I think I have a what the hell life. Hey, I get it. Same. My son just blurted out, what the hell, in his best Tennessee accent. I'm sorry, Aaron. That's funny. Kids shouldn't be in the room, I guess. That's too funny. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yes. I might have narcolepsy and can't drive very far. What the hell? Oh, that's not good. What if somebody pick you up? I'll move to the kitchen. If you don't care, I don't care. James told me that I don't say, what the hell, as good as you, Cindy. You got to practice. Practice, practice. You just got to say it to him. Just got to say it to him all the time, Lisa. And if one huge group, what the hell? Ha ha. I love it. I love it. It's the topic of conversation. No, like my big one yesterday, I burned 1.5 pounds of bacon. What the hell?
Again.
Again. That's not good.
She puts it in, we start playing games. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there going, "You cooking
And
something?
eating.
You cooking something?
And
the bacon,
eating.
the bacon! Oh no!"
James is laughing at me. But yeah, that was a big one yesterday. What the hell did I do that for? What the He'll eat it. I'll have to make me some more.
Max and I'll share it. No problem.
Why did you go back to work? You're trying to get out of there? Oh no, that's right. Burnt bacon is bleh. Same as the other stuff that doesn't need to be mentioned. Debbie, what did you forget? You went back to work. That's your what the hell moment. Never mind, I got it. You didn't have to work today, except at home. I got it. It just took me a minute. So shut up. So Deb was here over the weekend. She came to the meetup with me. For those of you that weren't there, Lynn, Jeff, Aaron, anyway, Sherry. But she went to the meetup with me. Brian stayed here with Max. We tried to get somebody to come and take him out a couple times while we were gone, and we couldn't get anyone. So he opted to stay home. He got a lot done while we were gone, but he was missed. People came up, where's the guinea pig? Where's the guinea pig?
She locked me up in the cage. I couldn't get out. That was bad.
You need help. You seriously need help. So all of you know, I just love keto bricks. They did giveaways. They did giveaways at the meetup, and I won one. And in that bag, 4 of these. All of them are Bell's brownie batter. 4 in one bag. Our thank you bag, our little swag bag, had a keto brick in it. Well, Deb and I, neither one of us like them. We sat with a lady that we had never met before. She was sitting by herself. Her name was Laura. Turns out she's from Northern Kentucky and bought a place in Florida. They're going to keep both of them. But we both gave her the keto bricks out of our swag bag. And then I win this with 4 of them. Sherry, I had to back that up with Brian's. Say that. Say that. Near.
Yeah.
Hello, Thomas. You ready for Friday? Keto brick. Sarcasm. At the very, I am telling you, those keto brick muffins look pretty good. I gotta say, they are doable. I impressed myself, and Debbie even said they're okay because I had her try them. I gave her a couple to take home with her. Had her try it before she knew what it was, because neither one of us like them. And but that way, baked like that, it wasn't bad at all. I didn't taste the yucky texture of keto brick, and they were okay. Of all of the ones before the tallow that I've tasted, this Bell's brownie batter probably was the winner of all of them. The Tropic icing was okay, but they still had that grittiness if I just eat them like that. So, muffins, yep. Glad you are. Glad you are. 6:30 Eastern time. But I'll be backstage for you about 6:20 my time. Ew, gritty. I'm telling you, have you tried them? Aaron, have you had keto bricks? I'll send you one, gladly. Yeah, that was it, Brian. I wasn't sure how to spell it. That was a peanut thing with Jeff Dunham.
Yep.
And man, I'll tell you, if you guys haven't been to see him, he is fantastic. Yes, James. I forget. Give me your channel name and I will post it up here. No, never. Would you like one? I have 4 of them of the same thing. Eastern is my time. Mine too. So 6:20 backstage. Meet you there. Friday. Be there or be square. And these are all. Sorry about the noise. Trying to read. Yeah, like I'm going to be able to read that. I don't know. I need bifocal, or I need Imzadi-Love. That's your YouTube channel? All right, let me see if I can find it. If I lose you all, it's because I'm trying to help James out here, and it will all be his fault. Just kidding, James. Imzadi-Love. Nothing's coming up like that, James. Nada, nothing. Let's see about Imzadi. It comes up with a different name of your channel when I see you have a video up. But nothing's coming up for that. I'll send in Messenger. My phone is in the other room again on the charger where I keep it. All right. Okie dokie, Skokie. Actually, do Facebook Messenger. Never mind, Brian. I'll bring it up here. Oh, crap. Never mind. Go on. Sorry. This isn't even logged into Facebook, and you think I remember that's the password? Nope. This is also possibly my last week of Diet Pepsi. Maybe. I can't guarantee that one. That's going to be tougher than just doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. James Ortega. Open.
Hello, my friends.
Okay. I'd have to type all this in here. Hold the bus because I can't get it on there. Yes, you can do it, my dear. No, I don't remember the password to get into Facebook. All right. I'm going to type it all in here. See if it comes up. Bear with me, folks. Talk to him, Brian.
Doing what I do, hunt and peck.
I do not hunt and peck. I got to read the thing. That. Because it has all this other crap after it. Question mark. Equals. See. Talk. Whoa. I got to beg him to talk. That's sad.
I'm quiet.
Well, that's not the whole gist of this. All right. Let's see if this will come up with a link to share. We'll see. No, it didn't. Or did it? I can't tell. Is that a shareable link, folks? If so, that is James's YouTube. So Jeff just subscribed. I don't know how you found it. There it is. Hello, Rick. Hello, Rick. How do you like the name? The title. What the hell moment this week? What was yours? Everybody. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Not much there because you're just getting started. It's okay. It's okie dokie. That's how you start. About time, Rick. Just kidding. So, Lynn said her what the hell moment is life. So, everybody else, choose one. Just choose one. I told you what mine was just yesterday. Thank you, Aaron. There you go. You're getting subs. The thousands and thousands that you'll get from my channel.
Last week, my moment was going to Joann's with her and having to carry out 2 plastic bins
That was the
out
week
of the
before.
store. Week before, yeah. Loaded with yarn. We could have a small store. No. In fact, Debbie sent me a thing today. I'm gonna share it. Hold on. Oh, crap. Debbie sent me this thing. Studies show that crocheters who have a large yarn stash live longer than their partners who point it out. See that? See there, Lisa? I hope you have a large yarn stash because you're going to live longer. Nothing yet, but the week isn't over. That's the truth. I would have been here on time, Lynn, but I left my cell phones behind and had to go back to get them. Well, there's Rick's what the hell moment. There it is. You already have a store. No, I don't have a store. I have an eBay store. I have an Etsy shop. I love it. I knew she would. I sure do. I hope you hit up Joann's before it was too late. Because, man, those sales were crazy.
You're excused, Rick. You're here now, but don't do it again, sir. Ooh, she told you. Yep, that's what I said when I was looking for my phones. See, that saying, we owe Sherry that whole thing. We owe it to her because without her sending me photo of hail in Arizona, I would never have started that. And whoever did start it, yes, ma'am. That's right. But other than that, we went to the meetup, or I went to the meetup with Debbie on Saturday. Thursday, Friday, we're just kind of, Debbie came in Friday, had to live stream Friday night with Roxana, which it was great to get to know her. It was like, wow. Yes, you heard your name about the hail. Lisa says, I have what the hell moments Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. I'm baking my birthday cake because I was lazy yesterday. Did you get your card, Sherry? Because I did send one, since I did have your address from when I sent you the keto chow. I just want to make sure you got it. And it's not out in limbo somewhere with the daggone post office. That was another thing we had. When was that?
That was after we came back from vacation.
Yeah. Well, it was like the next week.
Yeah.
I think we might have talked about that last week.
Yeah.
That we were supposed to get a package and didn't get one. And I went to the post office and met the postmaster. I would imagine that was
No, he's just supervisor.
Which one's higher up?
Postmaster's.
I believe that's him because he's over both buildings.
Mm.
Oh, he was so nice. I have to give him kudos. God, people stop begging me for money. What kind of cake are you baking, Sherry? Nobody wants to share. See, nobody, including you. I'm the only one that does the talking. So I'm going to show, because I haven't mentioned it. I just asked if anyone sent me anything through Amazon. And nobody has fessed up. And this is blowing my mind. My mind. Told you twice that I got my card. Arrived yesterday. I said it last night. And the keto chow. See, I was only in and out of there. I'm sorry. And then posted today on the post about this live. Thank you so very much. I didn't see either one. And you're very welcome. So there you go. What was I doing with keto chow was on?
I'm not sure.
I was only half watching. In fact, I wasn't in there very long and I left. Did you punch the postmaster in the face for screwing up your guaranteed delivery to Deb? No, I didn't. In fact, we talked about that. And here's an interesting fact that he told us. He said, everybody that is sending out a guaranteed overnight anything is getting their money back because they're not guaranteeing anything anymore. And he doesn't know why it's still listed that way. Didn't he say that?
Yep.
He said, everyone is, I said, I told him, I said, I went in ready for a fight and it was like, here's your money. I'm like, what? So why do that? Why get people's hopes up that something's going to get there in a certain day and then it not happen? It's crazy. No, he was very nice. All that he's putting up with, I told him, put my phone number in. I said, put my phone number in your phone so that when I call, it's me. He said, I will. Trying to make a faux white wedding cake. Not sure if I'll be successful or not. I usually buy a sugar high carb one, but decided not to this year. That's awesome. My other what the heck moment. My Mustang doesn't have the power it normally has. Driving it today and yesterday, it just doesn't want to get up and go. I replaced the sensor last fall. I wonder if that's it. Well, what the hell? Good thing you have the other new vehicle. Because we only have one vehicle. God help us if something happens. We'll be stranded, but I can't afford a car payment, so I'm not getting another one. Nope. Nope. We paid this vehicle. This is a 21 Buick Envision Avenir that we have. And when we sold our house in New Hampshire in 21, we paid off the car with proceeds of the house. And then put a considerable down payment on this house. So, yeah. We still have a mortgage, though. I wish I didn't.
Oh, we sell it and get a motorhome, then we'll just have a car payment.
Sell it and get
Mhm.
another home.
A motorhome, we'll just travel around.
Well, we still got to pay for it.
As I said, we'll just have a car payment.
Those things are almost as expensive as a house. I don't know how people can do it. I just don't know. So, James, was that clickable? Was that link that I typed in for you? Share your referral link. What? Oh, my stomach. Share the StreamYard referral link with your audience and earn $25 for every successful referral, while your viewers receive $10 in StreamYard credit to get started. Very good, James. I'll share it. Share it. There. I've shared the stream. If anybody even uses it, I get money back. Woo! That's for StreamYard, which is the service that I use to do live streams. And it's going up and it's going to be costly, but you know, it's all right. Rick said, yep, it's going to say the same thing about motorhomes. They is expensive. Yeah, they are. He's running around doing things. That's okay. I have what the hell moments all the time with all those kids I have. I bet you've I just got caught up on all the laundry and the kids decide to clean the rooms. What the hell? Well, let them clean. It's okay. You got to teach them how to do laundry. So that works. Okay, I'm a little slow. What the hell? And just now saw the link for James's channel. I just subscribed. Thank you, Lynn. The other link worked too. Good. It just didn't for me. I was trying. So that's good. So tonight, ice cream. I made a pizza today. Hope from Mission Keto posted a video today or last night or something about a pizza using pork rinds, Parmesan cheese, and white cheddar cheese with 2 eggs for the crust. And then she put Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder. That was the crust. She used no sugar added barbecue sauce, canned chicken, and mozzarella cheese for the toppings. Maybe some onion. I used mushroom, onions, pepperoni, and mozzarella cheese. And man, it's my last hurrah for pizza for a while because no cheese, you know. That'll kill me more than the friggin' keto chow will. Woo!
Have any of you watched Erin videos? She and her gaggle of kiddos, chickens, ducks, geese, and grass are hilarious. I have watched some, yes. And she was on the live stream a couple weeks ago. Today I had a sudden burst of energy and was able to speed walk about a half a mile around the track. It is good. What the hell? That is a good one. And you all will find out even more on Friday when you hear Thomas's story. It's wow. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, so don't leak anything here, Tom. Wait for Friday. Also, just found out that Dr. Barry knows I have a channel. Woo! Well, he's commented on some things that I've posted because I tag him if his name comes up, like in a video where I'm like in Eaton, Ohio last year, everybody got up and told their story, and I recorded every one of them, as did Dustin from Keto Simple. And I posted those in 4 parts because I couldn't do all of it in one video. It just, algorithms wouldn't allow it. My phone wouldn't allow it. YouTube wouldn't allow it. It was like I was having issues. So I wound up 4 parts, and every last person, when they're telling their story, at some point in time mentions watching Dr. Barry's videos. So he had commented, he said, that's what carnivore does for you. And I felt like saying, that's what keto does for you. At least there's a workaround with the keto chow, with the keto chow core. No such luck with the cheese, except the keto chow core has stevia. It is supposed to be no sweeteners. But if I'm going to do this still, the last time I did beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, I was very strict. I had no sweeteners whatsoever for 31 days. That was tough.
Yep.
But no cheese was probably the toughest. I really missed cheese, pork chops, chicken, all the other stuff that you can't have. But I'm doing this along with Hope not Hope, Andy, Lindy from Paleo Barbie Does Keto, and a couple other people. And Erin is doing it. Booby Goats is going to do it. Deb said she was going to do it. And she doesn't do any 30-day challenges that I'm aware of. I believe so, yes. It was back in 22 in August, and I'd have to look at I have a journal of what my starting weight was, and then every time I weighed for a long time and measured all of that. Every time I measured, I would write everything down. I haven't kept that for a long time, but I will be after Sunday morning, weigh, measure, everything.
Come on, Max.
So yeah, at some point, I will get that done. I am missing red meat and bacon. Did somebody tell you can't eat that? Is that because of your gallbladder stuff? What are you doing diet-wise, Rick? He had problems with his gallbladder. I know that. I always miss chicken thighs. Yeah, I just had some of those the other day, too. I'm running out of things I can eat. I'll be limited to grass. Ew! I will also weigh and measure BBBE. See, she's going to do it. Debbie, have you ever done a 30-day strict challenge since you started keto in June 2020? Yep, gallstones. Did they wind up taking your gallbladder out, Rick? I'm having chicken thighs for supper tonight. Got to get it. Oh, yeah, you're going to do it. You don't want to do beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, Sherry? Come on. You eat ground beef. Nope, I didn't think you had. Because you like whatever you're going to do on Wednesdays when you go out with your friends to eat. And they take you to they decide on some wonky place. Yep. Chicken thighs are good. We had those Friday night during the live stream, before I went in, I had sprayed them with duck fat and put some Montreal chicken seasoning. I think that's what it is on them. And while I was in there, Debbie and Brian, one of them, put them in the oven. So in the middle, I get a text and they've made some broccoli. So towards the end of the live stream, I get a message on my phone. Dinner's ready. Mine was cold, but it's okay. Oh, hell no. See, I knew I would get a moment. No, I wouldn't let them take it out. I wanted to meet with my doctor first. She told me to cut out the fatty meats and eat only lean meats, at least for a while. You know, there are leaner cuts of beef, like steak. New York strip is a leaner cut than a ribeye, for sure. Lean ground beef. There are ways. Now, here's a question I have. And I've been trying to think, because I love pizza. And I know I can't have pizza on beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. But I was thinking, there's a pizza, which is ground beef for the crust. What about if I scramble eggs and put it on top of that and sprinkle bacon on it and throw that in the oven after the beef cooks for the crust? Right?
Different.
It would be different. But it was something I was thinking about. I'm like, it's beef, bacon, and eggs. And then I could throw pats of butter on top. So I got all four. It's annoying when you have dietary restrictions like that, Rick. Yes, been there. Great weight loss plan, though, without trying, which I wasn't aiming for. I bet. Well, no, eggs aren't just for breakfast. That's not pizza. It's a burger bowl. But it will be shaped like a pizza. Gosh, Debbie burst my bubble. It'll be my type of pizza. My allowable pizza. I'm going to do it. One day I'm going to do it. So that pizza today was good. Instead of a cup of Parmesan cheese, and she used the grated, Hope did. I used a cup of Parmesan Romano mix that's shredded together. And then a cup of sharp cheddar cheese instead of the white cheddar that she used. It really made a difference because straight up Parmesan, and I tried it once and it was a bit salty for me. Oh my, if it was put in front of me, the different types of meats are beyond my knowledge. I get it. I'm learning fast. Homestead How channel has a video that has 100 people saying, Dr. Berry saved my life, one right after the other. They played it for him at a meetup. He got emotional. He has heard that so many times. I'm sure. A super burger. Sorry, we were walking together, so that's a healthy win. Very good. Hello, Andy. Tell Susan we said hello. It's awesome they did that, Jeff. So true about him helping so many. The best. He is the best. And he is very approachable if you ever get a chance to meet him. He listens, he cares, and he's pretty good to look at, too. Now, I got to tell you, this man, I said before I'm going to rent him out because he is so good. We split the chores in the house, typically. I'm allergic to dust when it's moving around. So he does all the dusting. He vacuums the carpeting, which is 3 rooms in the house. Typically, I clean the bathrooms. I do most of the dishes. He dries them, but he's been jumping up after we eat and taking care of that. I do the wood floors. I do the laundry. The other day, like I said, he's been getting up and doing the dishes.
he was running in after laundry loads and taking care of that, except not folding them. And then next thing I know, he's in there in the bathroom. I'm like, what? I see I'm cleaning the bathroom. This was Thursday. This Deb was coming on Friday. He cleaned both bathrooms, did the floor on his hands and knees. I'm in both bathrooms. And then these floors, I went somewhere Friday.
Post office.
I went to the post office and Brian did all the other floors in the house. And I'm like, dang, dude. He said to me, he said, you have so much going on with listing things on eBay, trying to get YouTube a little more successful. I'm crocheting a blanket for my daughter-in-law's sister. And, just so much. And he looked at me, he said, you have a lot going on. He said, I can help more. And I'm like, but when I asked him, now he's in the process of rearranging the garage. He's got one rack out to the middle of the floor that he did Saturday while Deb and I were at the meetup. And we have some of our stuff on there that I still have to list. The idea is to get everything out of storage into the garage on shelving and to move his stuff back against the wall. So we got the middle of the room. Well, he's got 2 racks out of there now. Well, one is moved over. That rack's out. He's working on another one. And I ask him all the time, what can I do to help you? He said, nope, I got it.
Yeah,
So
I know-
he's
I know-
awesome.
I know where I want it and I know where to put it, so I'll just do it and get it done. Plus, I had to do 2 laser engravings on cutting boards, slate boards, and finished those yesterday. So
Yeah, it was
I've been a
2
little
orders.
busy.
Well, I had a little chat with him about
Yeah.
that because those have been orders that have been lingering since
Yeah,
Mother's
been a
Day.
couple of weeks.
Mother's Day, since we got back. And I said, if we start getting orders like we were, that has to take precedence because that's money in our pocket. Oh, and there's Max. That's your job. We have both of our doors open, inside doors open. The storm doors are. Woo, he's loud. Sorry about that. But
Say hi. You trying to say hi?
he's just Brian is an amazing person. And I rib him a lot and he gives it right back sometimes, and other times he just laughs it off. He is such a great person.
Here's the mouth.
Yeah, there's the mouth.
My baby.
Rick's doctor said she likes his diet. Wow. Now I saw Lynn say something here. I gotta find it. Here she said, will you rent Brian out? Yeah, you gotta come and get him.
Yeah, right now what I've got to do is when I'm moving my stuff in the garage is make more space. So if I take stuff off the racks that she's gonna use, I got to put some up on the wall. So I've got the brackets. Just have to go to Lowe's and get some wood. But the laser needs a vent, and in the winter if it's raining out, it's kind of hot. So I have 2 windows in the garage, and I just have to move the laser over to the window and just put a piece of wood in there and cut a hole so I can get the vent outside. It'll be a lot better because it leaves an odor, and it also leaves a little grime on stuff. So it's not a good thing. So
No,
I've
it
got that
definitely
and-
needs to be vented because the odor comes into the house. Hello, Angel. Rick is going to finish after dinner as well. What was for dinner? Doorbell. Yeah, that was Max. Oh, just Max, no doorbell. He just decided he wanted to make noise. Well, hello, Brian. Welcome, welcome. What make laser do you have? It's an X tool, right?
X Tool D1 Pro 20 watt.
Yeah, we have done coasters, custom coasters, and cutting boards. We have multiple orders at Christmas time,
Yep.
and for gifts, and we send them out. Obviously, we charge for them, and we send them out because we got to buy the pieces. But yeah, he has fun with that. We have a bunch of cutting boards already done, a bunch of coaster sets done that we'll be taking with us to meetup, Andy's meetup, June 28th in Eaton, Ohio, Safe Harbor meetup. Andy, is it on? I used to do signs, he said. Nice. Yeah, a lot of them are signs, just sayings and stuff. But others, people have ordered with their kids' pictures, grandkids' pictures, picture of their animals. A couple people ordered multiple sets of coasters, one with 4 different pictures of their dogs. I mean, and they're turning out perfect. Some it's either on for the coasters, it's either bamboo or black slate,
Yeah.
and cutting boards are mainly bamboo of some sort. It's really they just look so nice. And then with cutting boards, he treats them before we send them out with a food grade mineral oil. So if somebody wanted to use them, they're ready to go, and then they just need to be treated like bi-monthly, right? That's what we looked up, depending on how often you use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's he enjoys it. And the big thing, and Brian, I don't know if you know him or about him, he has cervical dystonia, which is a movement disorder. He's had deep brain stimulation surgery for, and I could see it progressively getting a little worse. So for him to be able to do this, because he has to fine tune the pictures, center it just right, and I'll just be straight up. When Deb was here, we were playing this bowling game, and you have to set up these pins yourself. And hang on, you have to set these pins up yourself. These are new, and you haven't shown me, Brat. He couldn't do it because his hands were twitching so much, but he can do all this other stuff that it just amazes me. It's like it just takes these two. No. All right, folks. He's got some that I haven't even seen yet. Some coasters. And they are, if you like horses, whoo, Jan would love these. Holy cow. Look at this. The detail on this thing is incredible. There's the two. If you get tired of looking at them, let me know. There's one. There's one. I'm just setting them down together. You can do. God darn, you got something all of a sudden for horses, Brian.
I just had a set of them.
Huh? They're pretty. They're really, really nice. What are those? Duplicates?
Hmm.
Huh?
Should be.
These are
Doing
really nice. There's more than 7, dude.
There were 9 of them. Should have been 9. Somewhere like that.
I think this one was in there. Maybe not. And then the last one. I mean, Deb said, those are beautiful, Brian. They are. They're
Just
really great.
have fun. It's what it's about, just having fun. But,
Mhm.
I just got to make a few more and get ourselves out to a craft show in the fall or something. But I got to have a lot more than what I have now. So
He just finds pictures online. You're not using any particular software, are you? Other than what comes with Xtool?
It's just XCS is from Xtool. That's it.
XES?
XCS. As in cat.
XCS.
Yeah.
That goes along with Xtool. They look really good. I'll tell you, the black slate looks way better, I think. Except
Get the ones, because Brian hasn't seen them.
Well,
Get the ones of the animals that are on the wood, because those are incredible too. We have a box in our living room for the coasters and the cutting boards. I'll text you an order from Susan after the live stream. All righty. Okie dokie. Now that's another set he just, out of the blue, just came up with. Most of you have seen them, but there's that one. That one. That one. I would put the names of the animals under them because I wouldn't remember. There's 4. And we sell them in sets of 4 or 6. And they all come with these wire wraps. There's that one. The detail is just crazy. Or I would put the names on the back. There you go. But those came out great. The black slate, I think is just, whew, it's incredible. Is that where you're at now?
Yeah.
Oh, yo. She loves the horses. No rider, only the horses. That's about, what did you say there are 9? That's
I
about
think so.
7 of them. So
something like that. Should be nice. Should be 2 more complaints, but
we'll figure them out.
so I have the number that it is I can find on the back.
Hmm. He's organizing himself. I'm impressed. What the hell? What the hell? Who are you anyway?
Your worst nightmare.
Yeah. So we'll be in touch. Yes, ma'am. Anytime. Any stinking time. So in the mail, like I've talked about this, I was expecting 4 packages of stuff that we ordered, some packing material and stuff like that. And the 5th box came, and I was only expecting 4. And I'm like, what in the world? I said, what did you order? Nope, it was addressed to me. There was no card in it, nothing. So I'm thinking, okay, somebody sent me something, and they forgot to put a card in. Amazon put the wrong label for somebody else's stuff on a box for me. Or I don't know. I have no idea. But in the box were 2 of these cooling blankets. I opened one of them up, and it thing is heavy, but it is absolutely cooling. Debbie was sitting here the other day. She, man, it's hot in here. I threw the blanket at her. She said, dang, that works. She said it does cool down. So I pulled these 2 blankets out, and at the bottom were these seeds. Now, we did not order any of this stuff. It's like, I'm like, what the heck? I appreciate if somebody sent me something. I would really appreciate it if they tell me who it was so I can do a proper thank you. I have no idea. I've been racking my brain trying to think, has somebody been talking about cooling blankets and I might have left a comment? What? No, I don't know. It's just weird. It's one of those, what the hell moments again. There's a lot of them. There's a lot. So Andy and Susan, I've asked people to tell me your what the hell moment for this past week was. And Brian. Anybody else came in a little later? Debbie already said hers was having to go back to work on Tuesday. Because she was here till Monday and then went home. We had a good time. We went to Frisch's Big Boy Sunday morning. And I said, Dad, we need to get a picture. And I thought, I'm just going to stand underneath the burger that I posted on Facebook. It was like I was holding up the burger on my head. It was funny. And then we went to Joann's again. And we get, the weirdest thing. I swear this is
This wasn't even a what the hell moment. This was, what in the world are these people thinking? We go to Deb's car. In the car right next to us, the door's wide open. Nobody's in it. So Debbie went, got a picture of the license plate, went back inside Joanne's, told the lady in the front, she said she was going to announce it over the loudspeaker. So she came back to the car and we waited for a good amount of time.
Yep.
And I'm like, we can't just leave this door open. Somebody's not going to come out. There was no one in this car. And I'm like, what the, it's crazy. So finally, Debbie grabs in the back seat a couple tissues, hands them to me. She said, don't touch the car. Just close the door. Use the tissues. I wasn't leaving my fingerprints on any car doors. I don't know what the whole story is, but I read about scams going around where you get things you didn't order with no return label. Surely it's nothing like that. But what the hell? That's right, Lynn. That's right. I mean, I don't know. It's just so weird. Andy said, we drove 1.5 hours to a federal building for a government biometric appointment, 5 minutes, and they only took a picture. I dropped her off and drove around looking for a parking spot. I bet. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anytime you deal with the government, it's crazy. But they're probably listening. They're crazy in a good way.
Right.
Weird moment. My manager is giving me new hours to work from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. 4 days a week. Her decision on when, and the assistant manager is yelling at me as if it was up to me. What the hell? I'd be saying a lot more than that, but Dustin's here. I'm sort of listening, also on the phone with Chandra. Well, tell her we said hello. It was so good to see her on Saturday. The sugar challenge. What the hell? To each their own, for sure. Andy's paid $10 parking, and she was fine in 5 minutes. Whoa, that's messed up. That's crazy. Oh, I know that firsthand. Hello. I did. I would have been upset. Chandra said, hello. Okie dokie. Oh, so we did get some good news this week. As good as it can be, but it was good news. And I felt like, wow, I actually did something right with my kids. I was telling Debbie that. I talked to my younger son, and it's rare that we talk on the phone because he's always busy. He hates talking on the phone, but he actually answered. And I asked him how he was doing. And he's been waiting to take his journeyman's license test for his job, which will put him, once he passes that test, which God help him, he better, he will start making $40 an hour, which is amazing. And on the other side of things, I asked him, hey, Jerry, ask him what was going on with his brother's situation, because, that's a whole can of worms So he told me that he had an old car, and him and his girlfriend took out a loan. They got the car fixed because it wasn't running. And he loaned that to Charlie to have a car to drive until he can get something on his own. And I said, dude, and Charlie's making those loan payments so that Karen doesn't have to. And I'm like, wow. Knowing that my sons are there for each other and they back each other up. And I'm like, wow, I did something right. I actually did something right. But I told him, I said, I am so proud of you. He said, Mom, he would have done the same for me. Yep. They care so much about each other, and it just warms my heart. Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting Chandra. James said it was. It's raining pretty good here. It's sunny here. A sort of hello to the guy that's sort of listening. There you go, Rick. I like that. I like it. I likes it. Everyone is so much nicer to Chandra than they are to me. Ha ha. You know, there could be a little reason for that. No, I'm just kidding. You're great, Dustin. Your hugs are fantastic, too. Hello, Jerry. Your thumbnail's perfect. Hashtag, what the hell? I'm using it. I'm using that thumbnail every Wednesday. This is episode number 1 of the What the Hell series. Hello, Jerry. Cindy Lynn Bryan, Twin Brook Acres. It's Nini's Rick. Oh, good. They have a car now. That's great. Love to hear good news. Trust me. I was like, it was like such a relief. I tried to promote the GoFundMe last night, but our live was acting up. I've heard. I didn't get to watch it, but I've heard. Kyle just got here. Hey, Karen. Loved the thumbnail too. Yeah, I think it's ChatGPT created that thumbnail for me. It was great. So, Jerry, and Dustin, what is your what the hell moment for this past week? That's what we're going to do. We're going to discuss what the hell moments. And keep it going. I'm going to because I love it. I like it. The GoFundMe came through just fine, Dustin. Maybe Cindy can post it again here too. I will post it in the description. I don't even have it handy. I don't. Hi, Dustin. Well, hello, B. Rose, dropping in for a moment. Church starts soon. Well, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Appreciate it much. Dustin, love the chalk in your video. Hey, Stacy. Glad you're here. So what is your what the hell moment this week, Stacy? I just learned how to do that. Yep. Thank you, Dustin. Easy peasy keto. Last night I lost 3 pounds. Hashtag, what the hell? That's okay. What are the names? And it's under Malia Unthank for the GoFundMe. UNTHANK. So Dustin came up with the idea that he was going to do in his lives. And, you know, my daughter-in-law had started a GoFundMe for themselves when she had to have surgery on her foot. And then way before the accident, and then their car was totaled and they still owe money on the car. And Brian had co-signed for that car. And we have a paper in the mail that there's still quite a bit of money due that they have to take care of. So anyway, this GoFundMe was to help them while she was out of work. And so she started. So what Dustin was going to do is ask people in lieu of super chats or buy me a coffee if they would donate to the GoFundMe. So Malia, Dustin. Oops. There you go. My great what the hell moment is I am going to be on your channel on Friday. We'll also be on with Mitch, Old Guy Carnivore, on Sunday. Awesome. Hello to you all. Hey, Ken, how are you doing, dude? And you got a shout out from Dr. B, Thomas. That's awesome. He never shouts me out. He just ignores me. I know he knows I have a channel, but that's okay. That's because I don't preach carnivore. There's that GoFundMe. Thank you, Dustin. So yeah, they're keeping it going, and I get it. They know I can only do so much, and I've already donated. I sent them money, and that's all I can do. Making my kids chicken and chaffles for dinner. That sounds good. That sounds good. While you're still doing dairy, you should make yourself some egg and cheese chaffles for dinner. Hashtag what the hell? My sister told me she thought my coach was a nutcase. Hashtag PETA's sister needs to stop eating all the crap. Not only meat, just healthy. What the hell? I found your 3 pound. Oh, Karen. Good idea. Yes, while you can. Because starting next week, you can't. Trinity sent me a video. It's got to be of the baby. Oh, shoot. I'm going to turn the sound up. And I'll play it for everybody. Brian, you have to look in the thing. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. He's precious. Chandra's home. She went to play pickleball with coworkers. Cool. Karen. The girl was not thrilled. Ma is trying to have other friends. It's just going to happen. And she's got to get over it. Yes. He is cute. That's our great-grandson, for those that didn't know. I need to get a waffle iron so I can make chaffles, unless I just make chan cakes. There will be another term coming out now, chan cakes. He's a little talker. He is laughing. He's so cute. Darling, yes. I have to agree, but I could be just a little bit biased. He is precious. I'm surprised he hasn't popped on here lately. You want me to come on, bring the baby? She hasn't done that lately.
No, it's been a while.
I know. He's precious. It's like just everything. So, Jerry, how are you doing? For those of you who don't know, Jerry had a hip replacement about a month ago, right, Jerry? And has been struggling some. Oh, my oldest sister keeps sharing things. about her granddaughter who is a miracle baby. The baby was born like 2 pounds and she had a lot going on. Now she has, I forget what it's called. Debbie, what does she have? What does she have? Past 2 days rough. May 1st with surgery. Weather seems to be affecting me. Yeah, and it will forever. I'm sorry to say. My knees feel it when it rains. My fake knees. My fake knees feel it when it rains because, ooh, my left one especially gets real stiff. But it'll be all right. It'll be all right. You're moving around pretty daggone good. Yep. Cerebral palsy. Yeah. Cerebral, however you say it, that word. Yeah, that's what our niece, our great niece, was diagnosed with. She was born about 2 pounds or less, and now she's 3 or 4 years old, something like that. I made bone broth this past weekend. I've got a ton of chicken bones. I saw your video. I'm gonna throw mine in the crock pot though. I'll do it the lazy way. I have a big bag of them. 2 pounds, 7 ounces is what she weighed. Not 2 feet, 7 inches. Then Deb's granddaughter was 2 pounds, 4 ounces, not 2 feet, 4 inches. Shoot, but my son was 10 pounds, 5 ounces. These tiny babies are definitely miracle babies, that's for sure. But so anything else? So what? Tell them what all you've been doing in the garage. You've been busy.
Just moving things
Yeah.
in the house, basically.
And what else? What else? You've been looking things up, giving me things to sell.
Yeah, some more stuff. Come across things once in a while that don't need, and it's like, all right. Then I find out they're little doorknobs. They're vintage, and they're like a ceramic. 3 of them are selling for $12, and I'm like, I got 12 of them. Nice, thank you. There's some money.
Yeah, he also found some other things that we've listed and sold, like really pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Some door knobs and drawer pulls of a set that we used in New Hampshire. And we had like, what was it? I think 19 knobs and 6 drawer pulls.
Yeah, something like that.
They were pretty. They had little flowers on the front of them. They were really cool. But those sold quick. I could not bend over to get the crock pot or the pressure cooker. I am so sorry. But you did it fine. It looked good.
Yeah, other than that, I just about got the butterflies done. I just have to put a sealer on them, connect the bodies, and put their antenna on, and it'll be all set to go outside. Maybe next week I'll have them done by then. Take a break from the garage once in a while and work on that instead. Give myself some time to think.
Jerry said, "Did you bite the tallow bar before making the muffins?" Nope. I am a chicken. Nope. But I did like the muffins. So there's that. They were better than I thought they would be. And Brian likes them. So I made little muffins. If you didn't see the video as they went up today. And you were tagged in the video because I mentioned you with those muffins, but I couldn't find the video for them on YouTube. So, but I was going to tag it in there. No, I didn't try it. I just used the whole thing. Those tiny NICU babies are who I made all the meds for. Worked in the pharmacy, worked in a hospital with a huge NICU. Such precious and tiny, tiny babies. Yep. I commented, and all right, but YouTube deleted my what? You know, I'm about tired of YouTube. I'm sorry, I didn't say that, YouTube world. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, it's hard. Sometimes the comments disappear. It's crazy. I've made 2 shorts today. I'm very proud of them. I think I saw one that I probably commented on. Oh, it was a different one. They will be out tomorrow and Friday. Cool. One each day. Send you an Instagram note about. I know I got that, but you know, I got that. That's how I saw it. I hate Instagram, Jerry, just so you know. I don't go on it very often, but every once in a while I'll catch it and then I'll see I have a message from you or from Deb, or you're basically the only 2 that send me messages on Instagram. See, I have 4 of them from you because I don't read it. I'm sorry. I will read them when I get done here. Did you order some of that stuff? Dustin is busy with the shorts. The shorts are okay. It's all good. Yeah, I'll check them out and I will respond to you. Oh. I'm trying to figure out what ones to make next. Make a full video, dude. Make a video. I know YouTube likes shorts. You know. No hurry for me ever. Yeah. I want them to be informative and compelling. That's why I don't do them, because everybody else puts out all these videos about all this stuff, and I'm sure people get tired of hearing it all. I just put out a full video today about the formula. I saw that. But I didn't catch you live, and I went in Chris and Ash's live at the end because we were busy and I was doing something. I was one of them. I was one. So, yes. So good news from the family front, which is amazing. Jason does have his test date. It was June 9th. And he got this whole letter. It says, no cell phones allowed. Bring 2 sharpened number 2 pencils. I feel like I'm back in high school. Bring 2 sharpened number 2 pencils and and all these instructions. I wrote back. I said, make sure you follow direction and be there on time. This is a test he's been waiting for years to take. So, yeah. I shorted the animal movie snippet Dr. Barry did today. I haven't seen that. I watched it. I was one of the 55 who watched your formula video. So was I. One of my shorts is about formula that will go live Friday. Find it hard to find good content, so I have been doing daily lives. That's hard, because finding something to talk about daily is hard. Carrie Mann has got some stiff competition after what I saw. Well, you know. Yeah. He probably does. Not till he keeps that getting more money and more money and more money, Dustin. Just my feeling. What the hell, Brian?
Too
Rude. Just
much
sitting
work.
here yawning like nobody's business.
much work.
More money, more money, more money. That's right. Show me the money. That's right, Jerry. That, and you know, it's never going to be enough. Saying, I got to keep my mouth shut. Shut. So last Wednesday, and we talked about it when we were late, we had gone to Chris and Ash's show. That was so much fun. Did Brian sleep lately? James said someone will have to carry the banner for mental health. Yeah. And then she said, Brian, sleep lately?
Most of the time.
It's raining, so that means I'm right there with you, Mr. Pig.
That just it. It's not raining. It's sunny out. It's nice.
Mhm. Carrie's movie will come out after he gets richer than Elon. Thank you, Brian. I don't think I'm the only one that feels this way. Woo. Yeah. We need to shout from the rooftops that mental and physical are hand in hand. I got 6 hours and 2 minutes last night. I got 6 hours and 27 minutes last night. No, girl, you are not. It's aggravating. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's aggravating. I think with your comment, Dustin, about shouting to the rooftops that mental and physical are hand in hand, I think what we just need to keep doing is shouting that whatever aspect of the proper human diet you find that works for you, it's going to help the mental and physical aspects of your health. And it's just getting people to figure it out. No kid, you are so smart. The brain is part of the body. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
No, I didn't even know I had one until I did surgery. Then I found out I did have one.
I got at least I got 7 hours, 50 minutes last night. Awesome. I did that about that the night before. My channel may cross those as well as my tech stuff. Hey, it's yours. You do whatever you want with it, James. Whatever you want. Once this hip heals, oh, buddy, look out. Oh, my goodness. Jerry's going to be on the rampage. See, nicer to Chandra than to me. We love you, Dustin. But I think everybody knows that. The brain is part of the body. Chandra, if you're there. Dustin, when are you going to come on Friday? You're supposed to let me know. You're supposed to. Good thing worms are carnivore. She is in the shower. Oh, yeah. Worms are carnivore. You can eat all of them. You can have them. Lisa can have all the other things that have been left unmentioned. And where is Mr. Sean Bradley today? He has not shown his face. Beef, butter, bacon, and no. Just get back. I know you said that. I didn't forget. Lord have mercy, pray for me. My sister is calling me now. You know you don't have to answer. Just saying. Booby goats, yes. No. Wow. Are they on vacation? They probably are. They're in Vegas as of this morning. Thank you, Andy. And now we know there are no TVs or cell reception in Vegas. Oh, dang. We're good. We're all good. I am tired. I've been crocheting a lot. I've got 8 more squares to make. And then a granny squares for crocheting to make a blanket. It was in Rachel's Mighty Networks live stream this morning. Gotcha. Cindy is more betterer than the entertainment in Vegas. That's right. More betterer. That is some fancy English you got there, bud. They're visiting family. I know he said they were going to Vegas. I remember. I didn't get Mighty Networks. I don't go there very often. Aaron, are you going to fight the chickens for food? Yes, 8 more, and then I have to put the edge on them, and then sew them all together. Put the final edging on them. Deb is my favorite sister. If I'm your bonus mom, that means she's your aunt, or however you want to say it. In New England, it's aunt. Here, it's aunt. You got to get the symmetry right with families, how it goes. She's going to cluck them up at Sherry. Woo. Oh, thanks, Dustin. Deb even got a Dustin hug the other day. Saturday. So what if Dustin, Mr. Simple, Mr. Cade, are they going to have a meetup in November for Friendsgiving? Inquiring minds want to know because I want to see Lynn. She said she's going to go to the next one. Dustin, did you see Sherry's comment? Uh-oh, what did I miss? Aaron, you going to fight the chickens for food? That comment? I did. I'm young enough to be his sister. No. Sorry about your luck. Nope. I think that was the comment. That's all I didn't see. I mean, I did see it. Debbie, why you got to be telling tales? Dude. I'm young enough to be his sister. Yeah. Yes, we're trying to decide which week we're going to hold it. It's either the 8th or the 15th of November. Good. The sooner, the better, in case it snows. Or have the book the 8th and then do the 15th if it's as a snow date. Instead of a rain delay, it's a snow date. You didn't read us and asked Dustin if he could help you put a clip of that bouncing hail video in your weekly thumbnail. No, I didn't see it. Did you see that, Dustin? Oh, daggone it. I don't try to miss messages. I really don't. I hate when people miss messages. I'm going to go searching. I don't see it. And I'm way back here. I'm still looking. I don't see it, Sherry. Dustin, did you see her message? Because I did not see it come up. Anyway, I don't see it. Dustin is still a young pup. Yeah. His birthday's the same day, just a couple years difference between my younger son and him. I didn't see it either. I was downstairs for a few minutes. That's why I repeated. Thank you. Chandra got home and I went down. I'm back in my office now. Okay. Whoever has things they need help with. I had ChatGPT create that thumbnail, and she thinks it would be good if it was actually it shows hail, but it shows hail moving. But on a thumbnail, that's kind of hard. I helped Amy with the short. She was going live on June 1st. But that's what it's about. Adding movement to a thumbnail. I don't think you can have movement on thumbnails currently. See, I didn't think so. That's why. That's because I've tried with Canva all kinds of stuff, and if it's at all possible, Sherry will do that. And Sherry has, if you still have that, has a video of it hailing in Arizona and bouncing on the AstroTurf. Yes. No GFs. See, I knew it. You can now A/B test thumbnails. Now, what? What's A/B? Up to 3 of them. Test 3 different thumbnails for a single video. I don't sweat it. Y'all know it's either something that YouTube has picked up or a picture of food. Very rarely does it show me in the video, in the thumbnail, unless it's a picture that I'm okay with. Other than that, it's all good. It's all good. I don't sweat that stuff. The video today, I chose 2 thumbnails to test. Cool. I look at them. There's usually 3 that YouTube will suggest. And then I'll look at the pictures that I have for the week and I'll grab one and that's it. It's always something that I've done. Yeah, I chose 2 thumbnails to test. 2 different babies and 2 different phrases. Yep. So I know I ain't going to get rich doing this, but I'm just having fun with it. I have another video that needs to go up. It's going to be 2 weeks again of food and community and everything else. Like seeing Chris and Ash last Wednesday, and then Saturday have pictures of the meetup. And there is Malia. She is the one that started the GoFundMe. And Malia, Dustin did try to put it on he did put it on his live stream last night. And she's talking to Dustin. Anyway, and we just shared it in the chat here. So, and there it is again. I'm going all right. Where are you going? You need to have baby kilts in the photo. I am going to be on July. When the hell is it? I mean, when the heck is it? What the hell? Hold on. I got to find it because now I don't remember when it is. July 8th, Tuesday from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time with Dr. Nelson. And maybe Dr. Kiltz will be there or maybe not. I'm going all right. I'm doing good. We know you will be on Dr. Kiltz. I will be on with Dr. Nelson. They said Dr. Kiltz may or may not be there, but I am going to reach out to Dr. Kiltz to be on my live stream on Friday nights. And Dustin, when you coming on, dude? You're the one that volunteered. Saw Alia ask me. I got an email from Dr. Nelson. I haven't heard anything from Alia. Still need to choose a date. Not this Friday. It's our girls' last day of school. Maybe next Friday. Dustin, it will be in the fall. Yeah, they're booked out. This was, and I'm not doing an early morning one either. The time they chose for me is 3 in the afternoon. Hope you can get him booked. We'll try. I'm going to try. It's like I'm still trying with Dr. Barry. Last time I had to email, it was May and June. Yeah, now it's July. I don't know about for the 5 a.m. one. The afternoons are with Dr. Nelson. Yep. Dr. Nelson it is. June 8th, 3 p.m. But that's all good. It's all good. So, Dustin, are you doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs starting June 1st? Strictly doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I know you did a video or something about it, a short or something. Or a community post. Inquiring minds want to know. Brian's not doing it. He's just sitting here.
No.
Are you going to talk
Yeah.
to these fine people that are joining us? They're spending their night with us.
I don't follow the diet things. I just eat my way. So I'll just have to eat something different once in a while.
You'll have to cook it too.
So be it.
I'm just kidding. Dr. Nelson looks like Fester and Rick looks like Lurch. Oh, Lord.
It's funny.
Now
I was
you
just
know when I'm
watching-
on there, that's what I'm going to be thinking of. Through June 6th. That is not new, unacceptable. I'm planning to go through July, I'm pretty sure. I might continue. It depends on how much I miss some things like cheese. Maybe. So not through. I knew what you meant. No, through, not though. First, though the 6th, through the 6th. I know what you meant. Chandra doing it with you? So I told Brian, if you want chicken, we'll get it now. You want pork, we're going to get it now. Ice cream now.
I'm gonna have to do a few things coming up soon by myself.
Nah, I'm just messing. You know, I have cooked for you before when I've done,
Yep.
when I do an egg fast. You don't do it. That's going to be part of my beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, without a doubt. I love eggs. Don't matter. Ground beef is fine. It's like I'll brown a bunch of ground beef and I'll put some aside with some marinara sauce on it. And we have some of the healthy pasta that are spaghetti shaped, which is what we had the other night. We had leftover meat in the refrigerator. We used it. Chandra and I are doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs June and July, just not the 6th, the 12th, and the 25th. Means you need to extend it into August if you're having cheat days. I'm just kidding. I may only do it June, but we'll see. We shall see. And Deb's doing it too. That's what's surprising me. Because like we had already determined, she's never done a strict 30-day challenge before. This will be a first for her. All right. Brian is being very antisocial here. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go rough him up some. No, he'd enjoy it. No, I ain't doing that. I agree. It gets a little tough though, because I like cheese. Dustin, you need to eat that soup in your freezer or you ain't getting any more. That's right. And you got to do it this week, because come Sunday, that's pork. Or it's breakfast sausage or whatever they used. And it's keto chow. So nope. Nope. So anyhow, I want to thank everybody for joining us and thank all of my members for making this doable for me. You'll need to be on Dave Mack's channel. Y'all need to be on Dave Mack's channel. Yep. Have a good night. Love you guys. Love you guys too. Good night, all. Good night, Rick. That's okay, Andy. I'll just drive Susan to the airport. Ha. Uh-oh. Woo. That's not nice. That's not nice, Dustin. And you question why people like Chandra more. See, you say things like that. You're going to leave Andy stranded and take Susan. Anyhow, everybody have a great night. And I will be back Friday with Thomas. And we will be back next Wednesday for What the Hell, episode 2. Good night, everybody.
Night. See you later.
Adios, amigos. What do you say?
That's all, folks.
Good night.